Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. Let's talk about a contentious topic, because everybody likes to get emotional, including myself. Masks! I don't like talking about masks, again, because it's so contentious. It doesn't have to be. We can have a discussion calmly. We can still like and respect each other with different views. It's tougher in today's climate. We're all a bunch of adult babies. I say that lightly. Alright, so I was on Facebook the other day and I was watching this video by two comedians. Really sweet guys. They're on a beach. They got a big sign, free masks. They're walking around with this big box of masks. They're going up to people. Hey man, hey miss, would you like a mask? And almost everybody they're interacting with is getting tremendously upset and emotional and swearing and just giving these guys hell. And they're just keeping their composure and they're like, why not? Why don't you want to wear one? And some of the responses are ridiculous, ranging from F-bombs to retorts such as, don't you know it's dangerous to be inhaling more of your own carbon monoxide? People are so lost because there's so much garbage on social media and other media outlets. We don't exhale very much carbon monoxide. I suppose you would if you were sitting in your garage trying to meet your demise earlier with your car on, or you were exposed to some other device. And we do make carbon monoxide in our bodies, but the amount is inconsequential. We don't exhale carbon monoxide. So, where am I going with this? There's reasonable discussion we can have about these different mechanisms, translational research, these ideas about why masks wouldn't work. The virus is too small. The mask traps this or that. But we have lower level science, which is that, and we have higher level science. What is the higher level science? They're what we call outcome studies. And we have reviews of outcome studies. What does that mean? We have a lot of studies put together into an analysis that helps us answer the question. All right? So we have humans in different settings, mostly medical settings, but also everyday settings for the common man, the common woman, you and I. And wearing masks is shown to better public health, reduce risk of viral transmission. That's the best data we have. Outcome studies trump all of this other stuff. And that's the way you should try to answer the question. Okay? It doesn't mean dismiss all of this other stuff, but we give weight to the higher level science. So please, wear a fucking mask. I was having a discussion with one of my patients the other day. He's an engineer, and I was asking him about all these different plausibilities and mechanisms as to why they wouldn't work. And he just kind of rolled his eyes and was like, yeah, I understand that, and there's some plausibility there. But masks, and this is my view too, they're a minor inconvenience. They cost you next to nothing, and they protect your neighbor. It's not just about you, it's about your neighbor. All right, and it really opened my eyes to some of the ramifications here. I mean, you could not wear a mask and be a quiet carrier regulating the pit bull well, and you pass the bug along to somebody who then passes it to somebody else, and so on and so forth, and it gets to somebody who's susceptible, and they lose a family member, or they suffer extreme economic burden because they have to go to the urgent care, right? And get some ridiculous hospital bill, those bastards. And we can have discussions about, you know, well, everybody has to get infected anyway for this to all blow over. But you've heard of the concept of flattening the curve, and I don't know if you've heard about what's going on in Florida, and I don't know so much about here in Phoenix, which is kind of odd because I live here in Phoenix. But the urgent care bed capacities are getting loaded. And we want those resources freed up for the people who need them most. Okay? Oh, another side note here that really irritates me. I mean, these folks on a high horse who are like, well, I do everything right. I eat my organic vegetables and go to bed on time and take my vitamin C and zinc and exercise, and I'm fit and not overweight and diabetic, and I do things right. And the people who don't do things right, well, they had it coming anyway, and, well, they should have took better care of themselves. I mean, come on. How ridiculous and shallow of an argument is that? And that's part of the problem in today's social atmosphere, social climate. We're quick to think we know everything about a person based off of a few little pixels of information, which is just utterly ridiculous. I mean, you're going to categorize somebody. You don't... This lady here sitting at the bus stop, I don't know a damn thing about her. I don't know a damn thing about you. You don't know a damn thing about me. And so it just blows my mind how quick we are to jump to these conclusions. And I'm going to stay within the health realm here, because there's a lot going on socially that I'm not going to get into. But yeah, that is just, please, get off your high horse. Wear a damn mask. Wear a fucking mask, please. It's a minor inconvenience. It doesn't hurt anybody. You could save somebody some economic burden. You could save somebody's life. Yes, we all have to get infected anyway for this to blow over, but we want our resources available for those that need it most. And we may come up with something that allows us to blow over without everybody having to go through the normal course of just getting infected anyway. And we'll get into more of that later. All right, I'm gonna settle down here, continue my drive to the office. It's Tuesday. Everybody be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, think about your neighbor. Take your zinc, vitamin C, elderberry, N-acetylcysteine, quercetin, whatever the hell you're doing. Be safe. Bye-bye now. Oh, red hot chili peppers.